Connectivity was the overriding theme in today's NEDA board approval of 3 high-impact projects to include linking farming locations and/or agrarian communities closer to each other with 350 bridges measuring 350 linear meters in length, 5 multi-role ships for the Philippine Coast Guard, and the extension of the Tarlac-Pangasinan-La Union Freeway. The details in this report from our Kenneth Pasyente.
3 high-impact projects were approved in the latest meeting of the NEDA board today, led by its chairman, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. According to NEDA Secretary Sentro Balita, among the approved projects is Phase 3 of the Maritime Safety Capability Improvement Project of the Philippine Coast Guard. Under this project, the arrival of 5 units of multi-role response vessels from Japan is expected until 2028, the final year of the President's term. This will aid the Coast Guard in responding to threats and incidents within the country's maritime jurisdiction and may also assist in resupply missions at Ayungin Shoal.
The project will enable the Coast Guard to secure important sea lines of communication in the West Philippine Sea, Sulu, Celebes Seas, and the Philippine Sea. It will also help the Philippine Coast Guard combat illegal activities and enforce maritime laws in the Philippine waters.
The total cost of this program amounts to 29.3 billion pesos and will be financed under the Official Development Assistance or ODA loan from Japan. The Secretary explained that the Philippines has long discussed this matter with Japan. The discussions were further fueled by the recent visit of Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida to the country last week. But what about the interest rate on this loan?
The interest rates are lower than market rates, and this kind of projects, the suppliers basically coming from the lending country. These are long-term loans. I don't have the numbers with me now, but these are normally over 20-30 years. But these are long-term lending window of Japan.
The PBBM Bridges project of the Department of Agrarian Reform was also approved with a budget of 28.2 billion pesos. Under this, approximately 350 steel bridges with a total length of 10,500 linear meters will be constructed in various locations across the country.
The approved project aims to increase the productivity and income of at least 350,000 households. The ease of mobility and access to and from the agrarian reform communities will generate more employment and address the community's need for better access to social services and market outlets for their agricultural products.
Additionally, the NEDA board approved the revised parameters, terms, and conditions of the Tarlac-La Union Expressway or TPLEX extension project. The project was approved in June, adding a 59.4-kilometer toll road to the existing expressway, connecting the last exit of TPLEX in Rosario, La Union to San Juan. This is expected to further boost economic activities and address road congestion in the areas it covers and adjacent regions. NEDA also announced the completion of the Samar Pacific Coastal Road, which spans 18.65 kilometers and connects the towns of Lawang, Katubig, and Palapag through the circumferential road around Samar Island. This project is one of the 197 infrastructure flagship projects of the current administration.
The Marcos administration remains steadfast in its dedication to enhancing connectivity, ramping up employment, creating investments, and significantly improving living standards for every Filipino by ensuring the efficient implementation of these high-impact projects. We will continue with our commitment to pursue important initiatives to ensure social and economic transformation towards a matatag, maginhawa at panatag na buhay para sa lahat.
Kenneth Pasyente for the Nation.